Within the four walls of a classroom, every learner begins a journey of growth and discovery. Education has long been recognized as one of the most powerful tools for success, shaping not only minds but also futures.
The heart of this process are teachers, individuals who impart knowledge, nurture skills, and guide students toward becoming responsible members of society. Often regarded as second parents, their influence goes far beyond lessons and textbooks.
Their role does not end inside the classroom. It extends into the community they serve. But have we ever taken the time to truly understand the depth of their impact beyond school grounds?
Today is a great day for us as we begin to explore and listen to new and meaningful stories.
We just finished our last class, and now we're actually headed to our three target destinations.
So we're actually going to PCU, Bulihan, and Dasmariñas to interview teachers with some questions.
Yes, and I'm actually excited to hear new insights from them. Kaya, tara guys! Tara! Good afternoon, sir. Pwede po kayo may interview? Yes.
May I know po what is your name?
Mr. Ken Miranda.
How long have you been teaching here in PCU po?
Sa experience, ganun ako, mag-12 year or 13. Pero pagdating naman sa PCU, pang 5th year ko na ngayon.
PCU. Thank you so much, sir. Let's start with some question dito, sir. First question po, how do you see the teacher's role in your community?
Parang mga ano yun mga artist. Siguro yung parang role ng mga teachers, artist na kung saan nagmo-mold ng character, nagde-develop ng personality. At the same time, syempre nagpapasa ng knowledge and sabihin na natin ng mga personal na mga learnings sa estudyante niya. Yun, ganun ko siya inaan.
What are the challenges that teachers face today?
Challenges siguro, first na challenge na pwede nating ma-encounter as a teacher ay yung setup ng panahon ngayon. Sa sobrang dami kasi na nangyayari sa field, sa environment. So yung masasabi natin na 100% na maibigay yung learning sa estudyante is very challenging. And, aware naman kayo sa nangyayari sa paligid natin. At the same time, syempre, katulad ng mga dalas kong sinasabi sa mga estudyante, ibang-iba na rin kasi ngayon yung yung trend ng mga bata ngayon sa panahon.
Okay.
So, kailangan, kumbaga, you have to handle them with care. Hindi kasi sila katulad ng noon, no?
Opo.
Katulad ng, sabihin ko na yung batch ko, na talagang, okay lang, kahit ano yung ma-experience. Pero ngayon kasi hindi pwedeng ganun.
Okay.
You have to be sensitive.
Okay.
At the same time, you have to be observant to your student para naman maibigay mo yung care na kinakailangan. Not totally just the care, but the totality as a second parent sa school.
Thank you so much, sir. Third question po, how do teachers influence students and families outside the school?
Ay, yan. Malaking piniplay na role ng teacher pagdating sa influence. Kahit hindi sa labas kahit nasa loob ka ng room, kaya kailangan pinapakita mo sabihin na natin, pinapakita mo yung dapat na i-adapt nila, matutunan nila. At the same time, paglabas mo rin kahit sabihin mo na 5 PM out ka na sa trabaho mo, pero professionally, yung ka pa rin Kaya kailangan maging sensitive pag nasa labas ka kasi hindi, kung ano yung makikita ng estudyante mo sa loob ng school, yung nai-inculcate nila, same dapat sa labas. Kasi nga, yun yung piniplay mo na role You have to be a guidance to them.
A role model.
A role model yun. Ganun.
Thank you so much, sir.
After visiting PCU, our group headed to Bulihan, Silang, Cavite to interview one of the most famous captains there. He also graduated as a teacher, which really sparked our interest.
Good morning po, Kap.
Morning.
What is your name po?
I'm Michael T. Ocaba, isang punong barangay ng Barangay Naratwi Silang Cavite.
Okay po. May we have your consent po to conduct an interview and also videograph and record the interview po? Okay po. Thank you po. Kung nakikita po, how do teachers uphold professional ethics and leadership po? Kung sa community po, paano po napapakita yung professional ethics and leadership po?
Siguro yung partnership at coordination sa barangay, lalo na kapag may mga kailangan na partnership in schools at saka yung community. Kasi may mga programa at saka mga services yung ating barangay na kailangang i-partner natin sa eskwelahan. Kasi mas marami ang mga estudyante natin sa community ang pumapasok sa schools. So para kung may makitang problema, halimbawa struggling readers, yung ating mga bata, so dapat nagtutulungan yung school at saka yung community. Paano ba matututo yung mga bata lalo na hirap sa pagbasa? Kasi yun yung isa sa mga challenges ngayon sa atin, di ba? Isang Pilipinas ang isa sa pinakamababang antas pagdating sa pagbabasa. So dapat magtulungan at makita din na ni community, yung professional ethics ng teachers, paano natin gagawin yung plano para maturuan yung mga struggling readers.
Okay. Ito po, if you've known some issues po in local or school issues, in what ways po did teachers help po solve those issues?
Ano ang issue?
Opo, like kung may issue po ba sa local and sa local po dito sa barangay and sa may school po, paano nila na-solve ang issue? Kung paano sila nakakatulong sa pag-solve ng issue?
So dapat pa rin talaga yung coordination.
Coordination.
Ng community at ng school. Kasi nga, yung tulad na nabanggit ko kanina, struggling readers yung isa sa mga problema natin sa eskwela. Imagine niyo, grade 2 students pero ang level ng kanilang pagbabasa, di ba, ay nasa kinder level pa din. So sana mabigyan ng action plan, magkaroon ng maayos na comprehensive plan ang community at ang school at ang mga teachers directly na directly working with dun sa mga estudyante para masolusyonan yung problema na yon. Kasi ang teacher naman hindi lang basta siya nagtuturo. So dapat tinitignan din natin kung ano yung natututunan at level ng thinking at saka yung natututunan ng mga bata sa ating mga paaralan. So dapat talaga may maayos na coordination ng schools at saka ang barangay.
Ito po, how does the community support its teachers? Paano po nasusupport ng barangay ang mga teachers nito?
Depende sa kung ano yung kailangan ng mga guro natin sa ating community. So kapag nag-usap tayo, nagkaroon ng plano between barangay at sa mga teachers, depende kung ano yung kanilang pangangailangan na kailangan nila para sila ay masuportahan. In terms of paano yung kanilang teaching load, paano yung kanilang pagiging volunteer doon sa ating barangay. So dapat mag-meet halfway yung barangay at saka yung ating mga guro para magkaroon ng maayos na partnership.
Nasabi mo po kanina, like program po, tulungan ang barangay at ang teacher. Ano po mga klaseng program ang ginagawa ng barangay which in need po ng help ng teachers?
Okay, isa doon ay meron kami ditong mini library at saka meron kami ditong pre-printing services para sa mga estudyante may assignments, mga estudyante nangangailangan ng research. So meron kaming ganon. Tapos meron din kaming BKTK program, yung Bayan Ko Teacher Ko program, kung saan tinutulungan namin yung mga struggling readers. So na-identify ni school kung sino yung mga struggling readers, tapos kung ano mga barangay sila. So may na-identify sa Naratres na 5 struggling readers galing sa elementary school. So ang ginagawa namin, nagkakaroon kami ng mga sessions or classes, reading classes doon sa mga struggling readers. So sana isa sa mga nais namin na maging partner yung mga teachers ay mag-volunteer sila para maturuan natin yung mga struggling readers identified ng school nila. Na para pagbalik sa community, yung mga struggling readers na estudyante, maturuan natin. Lalo na kapag panahon ng break nila, di ba, sem break or ng kanilang bakasyon. So natuturuan, continuous yung pagturo natin ng pagbabasa doon sa mga struggling readers para pagbalik nila sa eskwelahan, ma-meet na nila yung kanilang tamang grade school doon sa tamang pagbabasa nila. So isa sa mga program namin yon. Tapos meron pa tayo dito mga structures like BCPC, Barangay Council for the Protection of Children, na dapat partner yung school para maturuan natin yung mga bata sa community ng kanilang mga karapatan with the help of our teachers. So meron tayo dito mga tree planting activities na kung saan pwede rin natin maging partner yung mga guro, lalo na sa pagtuturo ng tamang pagtatanim. Kasi hindi naman kayang ng kapitan lang o ng mga konsehal lang yung mga pagtuturo sa mga community, sa dami ng community members. So sana maging partner natin yung mga guro para magturo at mag-train dun sa ating mga members of the community.
Thank you po.
Sa mga pagkakataong to, on the way na kami sa Dasmariñas, Cavite to interview a teacher in Dasmariñas Integrated High School.
Actually, doon talaga kami nag-aral ng high school. Kaya hindi kami maliligaw doon. Kaya nga eh. Namimiss ko na bumalik doon. Tara nang init eh.
For 20 years, and I graduated from Philippine Normal University, major in Filipino, and I finished my master's degree at Laguna State University, Laguna Polytechnic State University, major in Filipino also, and now currently I am the advisor of the school join, which is Silayan, and I'm a trainer also for different kinds of different kinds of contests inside the school, like sa may pagbigkas, awit, interpretasyon, pagsayaw, at pagtulad.
How do teachers influence students and families outside school?
Teachers can influence students and or community, like they can rely the help of teachers inside or outside the schools, and also teachers can be their extra guardian if the parents or the guardian are not available.
What makes being a teacher fulfilling or difficult?
Fulfilling in a sense that I am fulfilled if I see my students graduated from college, or I am fulfilled if my students come back to me and say hello to me and say thank you to me for or as a teacher, I inspired my students to strive and dream more. And if I'm sad or I'm not fulfilled if my students failed to dream, or if he or she cannot afford higher education, or if she's not graduated a degree.
How do teachers uphold professional ethics and leadership?
In our school, we always have what you call these seminars, or inset and RAC sessions, so that we can refresh ourselves, or we can add additional new learnings or new techniques on how we can uphold our ethics, our duties and responsibilities as a teacher.
In what ways do teachers help solve local or school issues?
Local issue, local, and what is the other?
School issues.
Okay, school issues. First of all, we call the attention of the parent, and then to solve the problem. or whether it is like small or big problems.
Our final destination brings us to Bulihan Integrated National High School, where we are set to interview a grade 12 guidance counselor. As we arrive, we are warmly welcomed by the school's joyful and inviting atmosphere.
Good afternoon, ma'am. May I know your name po? Ang class, ang class, Tebes. So the first question po is, what are the challenges teachers face?
Challenges, siguro yung una, yung sobrang close. Kasi, syempre alam niyo naman diba, dahil kayo yung mga teacher din, mga students din. Yung pinaka-challenging talaga para sa amin is yung mga workloads. Like, for example, yung mga administrative tasks. Like, madami kasi mga reports.
So, ma'am, as a teacher, we all know that being a teacher is really a difficult job. So, what inspires you to teach?
Siguro yung inspiration ko. Noong una, diba, kwento ko yun sa inyo. Hindi ko talaga dream, hindi ko talaga gusto na mag-teacher ako. So, ayun, background lang na, ako, psych graduate talaga. So, bakit ako napunta sa teaching? Kasi yung nanay ko, diba, teacher mo. So, parang, nakita ko na, parang nag-iba yung, very fulfilling. Yung makikita mo yung mga estudyante mo na parang nag-grow sila. And, syempre, yung nakikita mo na may mga changes sa kanila nang dahil sa knowledge.
So, as a teacher po again, how do you balance your personal life and professional duties?
Parang minimake sure ko na kapag, ayun yung technique ko, kapag uuwi ako sa bahay, wala na, tapos na lahat ng mga kailangan gawin. Unless, very urgent na hindi ko natapos. So, syempre, minimake sure ko na kahit parang once in a while, kailangan lalabas ako with friends. Kasi, kapag nasa school ka lang, tapos parang dito lang umikot, mabe-burn out ka. Parang, yung parang paulit-ulit. Kaya siguro maraming mga teachers na, sila, parang matanda na kagad sila na parang pagod na pagod. Kasi, hindi na nabalas. Ako, personally, yung isa ko is ako, diba, self-care, ganyan. Ako, nag-i-inert din ako. As a comfort, may, time of the month ako na self-care. Kasi, parang part din, bilang teacher, kailangan, syempre, presentable ka sa mga students. Diba? Kailangan, makita nila, diba? Hindi ka naman parang tumanda ka ng 10 years pag sa March.
Pero may mga times po kayo na parang hindi nababalance.
Oo. Parang most of the time. Hindi naman most of the time. May mga times na kagaya dito. Kasi diba nag-join namin sa guidance. Iba kasi yung nasa classroom pa lang. Kasi bilang advisor. Diba pag sa yung mga problema na yan, parang may option ka pa na, dadahin ko to sa guidance. Parang kapag kami, dahil kami yung pinagdadalhan ng problema. Totoo yun, minsan na-absorb. Parang, makikita na parang na-affected ka, yung dala-dala mo siya. So, parang ang natutunan ko, tsaka tinuruan ako na isang gano'n na dito sa guidance, na parang, kailangan mo magpagpag. Yun yung third ko, magpagpag. Parang, since kami-kami lang naman, share mo ng very light, lalabas para ma-release mo yung Oo, yes. And parang mabigyan ka ng other perspective na minsan kasi, diba, kailangan lang din natin iwas na okay lang yung ginawa mo na okay yung tama yun, gano'n. Kasi minsan, ang nagiging problem, parang masyado natin dinibigil. Ako, may mga ganong times. Parang kailangan ko ng someone na kailangan mong kausapin na parang hindi mo ganito yung nangyari. Tapos kapag, na-release ko na siya.
Lastly po, what is your advice as aspiring teachers?
Okay. Yung generation kasi ito, iba. Actually, ano na ako, magna-10 years na sa level next year. So, nakita namin yung, pag nag-uusap sa kami mga teachers, nakita namin yung, siguro yung sa inyo, mahalin na yung ginagawa. Kasi kahit naman anong profession yan, hindi mo mahalin yung ginagawa. Hindi ka magiging masaya, hindi mo ma-enjoy. So, yung pagiging teacher, nakakabagod ka, ang daming stress, daming mga factors para ka-stress ka. Pero kung mahal mo yung ginagawa mo, kapag nag-enjoy ka, ganyan, lahat nun mapapalitan siya. Tsaka mag-active. Kasi kapag dating na at maging masipag kayo. Kasi kapag nag-teacher kayo, kailangan ng parang continuous yung learning. Kailangan yung mag-masteral, kailangan yung ang dami kailangan. So, yung tama rin. Kasi kapag nasa na kayo, teaching profession, teachers na kayo, parang marirealize nyo na pala siya, ang gusto sa pag-aaral. Parang hindi pala natatapos yung pag-aaral. Kasi kapag kunwari, magtuturo ka na, syempre aralin mo pa rin yung mga lesson. Diba? Yun, tsaka galing yung mag-back na. Okay, tapos na? Yeah! Okay na yun? Hooray!
School is a part of the community where students learn and develop their capabilities as a person. This serves as their second home as the environment promotes discipline, preparing future learners for future responsibilities in the community.
A community, on the other hand, is a group of people living in a common area with the same interests and goals. This is made up of organizations, families, and schools.
The school and the community are connected as they influence each other. The school supports this community as they provide education, which is crucial for the development of the community.
In return, the community helps schools by providing the resources needed for quality education, such as finance and equipment.
Being a teacher is more than just a job. They are the artists because they shape a person not just professionally but also ethically by sharing knowledge, experiences, and expertise.
Also, they have a vital role in our community because they serve as a volunteers, which is essential for our development.
Before, we used to think that all teachers do is just to teach, check papers, and give grades to students.
However, as we dig deeper about the teacher and community, this helps us to realize that the teaching profession goes beyond the four sides of the classroom.
This extends to the community as well as teachers are one of the key people in making the community projects and programs possible.
Now, with regards to their values, the values of integrity and service are evident. Service because they're always ready to serve and sacrifice their time in order to help those who in need in our community.
Teachers show integrity by doing what is right for the sake of every people in the community. With this, teachers can greatly contribute for the betterment of the community.
This journey has opened their eyes not only to the strong connection between teachers and the community, but also to the vital role educators play in our lives as a whole. Through this experience, we are reminded that a teacher's influence travels far beyond the four walls of learning.